Today is my birthday. Spending time with family is always feels so good. I knew that I wanted this, but I didn't verbally say that I wanted it. Okay, so we're
Hi everyone!
Bronzers, I got this.
I'm putting that into the vlog. I'm just finishing editing my video that I filmed last weekend, and I'm just kind of sitting here and being like, who would watch this? Good evening everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's a little bit odd for me to start the video at this time. It is actually quite late, but today is my birthday. So the last couple of days I've been spending it obviously with family. That's what I always love to do on my birthday, and I obviously want to keep those moments private. So I decided that I'll catch up with you guys after I've come home and I'm in bed. So my husband yesterday took me out to Osteria Ilaria, and we had a really nice dinner there. We started off with this porcini mushroom croquettes, which were out of this world. It was so nice. You could really taste the mushroom flavor. It hit you in the face, and that's how I like it. Then we had this tartare sort of sitting on a cucumber with like this strawberry cream, I think it was. But it was a unique, I would say, experience of tartare. I've never had it in that way. I wouldn't say it was like amazeballs. It was okay according to my taste buds. As my main, I had this pasta dish that was really nice. The pasta itself had flavor and it was delicious, and I understand why it was the price that it was. My husband had this spinach ricotta gnocchi that was super soft. It was really nice and really well done. And then we had some pork loin to share. At this point I was really full and wasn't really feeling the dessert, so instead I went to gongcha, which is my favorite of all time. Then today, because it's Friday, I obviously had work during the day, but I spent the day at my parents' house and we had dinner together and just sort of reminisced and had a really good time, had really good laughs. And you know, just spending time with family is always feels so good for the soul, honestly. And they surprised me with the most amazing birthday gift. I really didn't expect it. I'm gonna go grab it. They got me the Dyson hairdryer, and I knew that I wanted this, but I didn't verbally say that I wanted it to my family. But they got it. It's like they knew me. And I am so excited to use this. Like, I feel like if I was to buy it for myself, I would have been umming and ahhing about it and been like, oh, should I really get it? But they got it for me for my birthday, and I am so grateful. I just can't believe they got it for me, honestly. Then tomorrow I'm going horse riding. I am so excited. I have horse ridden before when I went to Europe at the start of this year, and that was so much fun and therapeutic. I'm really hoping that the weather holds up. But our session is at 8:45, so we need to get up pretty early because it's down out in Torquay, and that is about an hour's drive from where I live. So I thought I'll start the vlog now for tomorrow, because I am 100% sure that I won't get to it tomorrow morning. I'd be too tired and wouldn't be bothered at all to film in the morning at 7 a.m. Okay, so we're
Hi everyone!
Bronzers, I got this.
I'm putting that into the vlog. So as you can see, we're en route now to the horse riding place down in Torquay. It was an hour and 15-minute drive. We've got about 15 more minutes before we arrive. The weather is amazing today compared to the last couple of days that we've had in Melbourne. This is such a surprise. I am so excited for this horse riding experience. I feel like horse riding is such a luxe experience, or such a luxe sport. Like, you only see the Queen and the Kardashians having this as a hobby. I have gone horse riding before earlier this year when I was in Europe. I've heard that horses share the same emotions as human. So they also feel empathy, fear, happiness. And so it gives humans and horses this really special connection. Funny story, when I was horse riding earlier this year, that morning of was a really scary experience for the group. When we arrived at the horse riding place, we were extremely scared and adrenaline induced. So going into it, knowing that horses can feel our emotions, I was a little bit worried that they could feel how scared we were and they would react to it. So when I jumped on my horse, I really tried to calm myself down and talk to myself. But then throughout the ride, like, I don't know, you instantly feel this connection, and people won't understand it until they jump on a horse. But you do instantly feel this connection, and you feel, well, I felt empathetic towards the horse because I struggle going up a hill. Imagine having a human on your back and climbing that hill. Anyways, we're almost there. So we finished horse riding, and that was so much fun. My horse was called Storm. I called it Stormy. I feel like I want to do this all the time, but it is a very expensive hobby, so I don't know. And it's such a funny feeling getting off the horse, because you ride for about 2 hours, and when you get off, it's like so weird to be on land. You're like, oh my god, I don't know how to walk anymore. As you can probably tell, I just woke up from a nap. I only planned to be down for like an hour max, and it's now 3 hours later. I've been really naughty and not like going to sleep earlier and just not having enough sleep. So that nap did feel really good, and when the alarm went off, I just snoozed, and here we are. I'm actually the type not to nap. I try to avoid napping because I feel like when I do, I don't feel any better than I did before. Like I end up feeling more sluggish and really lazy when I do wake up. And it's very hard for me to wake up from a nap. Like, I only wanted it to last an hour. We're here 3 hours later. Like, I don't see how people can nap for like 20 minutes and be like, I feel refreshed. Like, I don't feel it at all. And I ended up taking a nap today because I didn't get much sleep last night. And when I did get home, I actually was extremely sleepy. So I was like, look, this is what happens every single time. I'm like, no, look, I'm going to try my best to wake up an hour later and I will feel refreshed. My mind is playing tricks on me. I'm obviously not going to feel like things aren't going to change. I'm not going to feel better after an hour. I feel a little bit lazy right now. I still have to edit a video that I did last week. I should probably edit that and finish that soon because I need to give that to Libby and probably do that and then just clean up the house and This is dinner from last night for my birthday, and my dear mum was like, do you want to take some home? And I was like, no mum, I already have food. I don't need to take any food home. And then my mum packed it anyways and made me take it home, and now I'm so grateful that I have dinner ready. I'm just so annoying sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just so glad my mum did pack it and was very forward thinking, so that I had the chance to clean my house and dinner's already done. All I have to do is heat it. My mum just makes my life so easy. I'm just finishing editing my video that I filmed last weekend, and I'm just kind of sitting here and being like, who would watch this? Like, this is the thing, right? Like, I feel like we do YouTube, but I still seem to be doubting myself all the time and wondering why people would want to watch this about my life. Like, it's just such a bizarre thing, and knowing like so many YouTubers do this as a living because people are genuinely interested in what they're doing. But for me, I'm just like, I honestly do what normal human people do. Whereas like YouTubers that do this full time, their life seems way more exciting. And I'm just looking at my footage and I'm like, Anyways, I actually do enjoy though editing videos and making videos, because for me it does become a creative outlet. When I was younger, and I was a more sort of creative child, and then over time as I grew older and I went through school and uni and work, I kind of lost that sense of creativity, which I feel like YouTube has sort of helped me get that back and trying to become a little bit more creative and think of different things and ways of doing things. So in that sense, it's a positive thing, but I don't know why I give myself this much pressure to be like, oh, well, I don't know if people will enjoy this. Is it entertaining? Is this even gonna be viewed, and all that stuff? Like, I just give myself so much pressure to do well. I feel like if I don't do well, then what's the point of doing it? Do you know? Anyways, that's just me. I'm just gonna finish this video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy these kind of videos, please let us know so that we'll continue filming them. Anyways, I'm really bad at closing these videos off, so I'm just gonna say bye. Good night.